Hey guys, Crazy45 Cat here, and I forgot to show you something the other day out here in the garage. And when I did my video response for my cleaning tips, I did forget to show you what I use on my shotguns. This makes it really fast and easy. It's got screws off of there, and you can use the rod for other stuff. I think it's a graphite or carbon fiber bore runner. It really makes it easy to clean a bore of a shotgun. And I keep it out here with some of my other cases. When I get well, I'm going to do a video on my travel cases. I got them all up in the attic. I just can't get up there and do it all. But I love my bushy cases and my two-gun cases. There's a couple of bushy cases. Oh, and that was one of my stringers from my spearfishing days. Little stainless steel thing. I'll get that later. And we got the greenhouse effect going on here because of the weather snapping again. What a mess. Thank God my wife can do it for me, because I tell you, I am just a total wreck not being able to pick anything up. And today she hooked me up. So, should be a pretty good weekend. But I want to show you something else. I'm down to my last bit of firewood. I got to get some delivered because I can't go do it myself. My firewood is basically gone. And we're doing naked wings at Crazy's. Crazy45 Cat tonight. Stir them up real good. Takes about a half hour on this Fry Daddy. Oh, it'd be so good. And, you know, I got a storage issue. These are two big dock boxes. They're 4 foot long, and I'll show you by my leg, way over my knee, probably 3 foot tall. And this is full of boat stuff. Life jackets, anchors, marker buoys, you name it. It's in those two boxes. Used to have them on my dock, but because of all the storms and stuff, I ended up putting them up here and putting a smaller box in the back. And when I do clean most of my handguns, I do clean them out here on this gravel pit out here. Pretty big, pretty wide area, 30 foot wide. Got some scuba tanks that are out of date. I need to chop them in half and scrap them. Won't use that this year, damn it. And I got this little thing out here. 8 by 15. I did come in earlier and turn the light on. But A to Z boat gear. Here's a spare handle for one of my spear guns that I built. Kinds of charts. You know, I'm a big boat guy, so you guys know I'm a fishing fool. If you don't, well, now you do. Got my waders and all that stuff. A couple live wells. Extra spare live wells for going on charter boats or party boats, transferring bait from my truck to a party boat. Scuba tank rack, and this is actually a scuba tank toter, holds 2 tanks at a time. And it's so funny because you see all these hangers for the tactical vest. Well, we've been using these for BCs for 25 years, so it's pretty cool that you see them for sale for tactical gear, and they're just nothing but a BC hanger. And you got rust on something and you want to get it off, find some FSR, man. It takes the rust off like crazy. And this is a stainless steel mud tray that I use for stripping the coatings off of knives and stuff. I stripped a bunch of boozy knives and use this to strip them with some Dad's paint remover. Unreal. That's one of my boxes just for saltwater trolling for dolphin and all that stuff, and a few cast nets and whatnot. You know, I got an extra toolbox out here just full of boat stuff and fishing stuff. I mean, never have enough toolboxes. Got another bench. It's been messed up since did all my painting this summer. I really haven't been out here doing much to it. Chainsaws and tools and body coolers. Got to keep the bodies pretty well cut up and put in here till I get a chance to get offshore. Yard tools and You know, just your basic shed stuff. This is all scuba gear for the keys. You know, my planers in there, my buoys, cutting board I take with me. That's a hookah. That's a 100-foot hose that'll hook onto a scuba tank if you don't want to wear your BC. Got some tanks down below there, my hundreds and all that stuff. More boat stuff. More train horns. Rat traps. Gotta have rat traps out here. So this is nice to have when it's cool out, but in the summertime you can't stay in here. You know, I got my radio, my fan, and all that, but just way too hot. I use my trailer as a work platform, so I got power out here and stuff. You know, whatever, depending on what I'm doing. You engine guys will know what this stuff is. Shim stock. I think I saw it in somebody else's video up behind them. Who knows? But this is another area that I got. I got knives. Pretty much wherever, you know. Can't beat a good hammer. Wish I could throw them. And then, you know, in my saltwater environment, things get rusted up so bad. So I got some Kleins here. I use these for fishing, crimping stuff, and my long Pimp Daddy long pliers. Some shears in there, just in oil. They'll sit in there for a while. Extra carburetor for my generator. A bad carburetor, I should say. So, space is really tough for me, so I try to make the best of all the space that I have, and I use every inch of it. It's pretty amazing what I have in here. It's a lot of junk, a lot of stuff. But I've been boating for 30 years, 40 years down here, so it accumulates, and you hate to throw something away because you know you have it, and it costs so much to go get something else, so I just keep it all. Sea anchor. You know what that is. Maybe not. And I made this tank rack to fit in the front of my fountain. It fits right in front of the front seat. Conforms to the floor. Perfect. Just perfect. I should have brought that damn boat to the Keys when I went this year, but I just couldn't do it. And you got grinders on top and electric chainsaws. They work the best. I do have a real chainsaw, but these things are great for trimming my trees back and all that. So, another one of my little rooms. Fire extinguisher, of course. And I've used this buffer down there for doing my fluff and buffs on all my pistol barrels and all that. I got my Dremel tools over here and all kinds of crap. Oh, look. There's another tank rack down below there. Scuba tank rack. Yep. And there's my old potato cannon. See that? That potato cannon can launch a red potato 200 or 300 yards. You got to put your potatoes in the refrigerator to get them cold before you launch them. But that's a whole nother subject, potato cannons. Lots of fun. Alright, gotta go check my wings. Lights out.